Everyone, welcome Jessica to the Maury Show. See, 2 years ago, Jessica shared a one-night stand with a TikTok influencer named Judah. And soon after that, Jessica found out she was pregnant with her now one-year-old son, Jace. So when baby Jace was born, Judah posted videos on his TikTok page. And immediately, the trolls took over. And so today, Judah is now convinced he might not be Jace's father. Everybody, please welcome from Houston, Texas, Jessica. So, Jessica, I guess we can go all the way back to when it began, and let's talk about TikTok.
I've been doing social media basically since I was like 13 years old. I've loved it. I used to do makeup videos and stuff like that, so I just kind of slowly grew my platform. And then when me and Judah met, we actually had like the same interests, so it was kind of cool. We kind of, bonded off of that.
And you had kind of like a one-night stand, right?
Yeah, we did.
And so you find out later on you're pregnant. You get in touch with him?
Yeah, so after the one-night stand, literally 2 weeks after, I found out that I was pregnant. And the next day, I texted him. I was like, I have something to tell you. And then I ended up calling him, and he was not happy, so.
During your pregnancy, apparently he had a come to Jesus moment, right?
He came around and said, I think maybe we should co-parent. He didn't want to be with me. He didn't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, we can try co-parenting and see how that goes, so.
But it's more than co-parenting now with the two of you, isn't it?
Well, we're actually together now. We've been together since, Jace was born, and even before Jace was born, throughout my pregnancy, we decided we were going to be together. So we actually, we had a gender reveal, and that was only the second time that I had seen him, was at the gender reveal. So after that, he decided, maybe we should be in a relationship, maybe we should make things work. And I was
we wanted
like,
to start a family.
So but he was at the hospital when Jace was born, right?
Yes, he was.
But here's where the problem comes. You start sending pictures of Jace, right, on social media, on TikTok, the two of you, as a family. And then the comments come in.
Horrible comments. Things you would never even think people would think to say about a baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He's got a best friend named Jay. And Jay's kind of like his media manager.
I'm just looking out for my boy.
And apparently, Jay is encouraging Judah to get a DNA test. So what
A lot of people are. He's not the only one.
Is there any doubt in your mind about Judah being the father?
No. I know he's the father 100%.
No doubt at all. You think they look...
Not a single doubt in my mind.
You think they look alike?
I think he looks like me. He does look
though.
like me as a baby, but he definitely has features of Judah, and I know for a fact that that's his
The
son.
time is suspicious, man. It's the time frame for me, Maury.
I know it's his kid.
It's easy to say that, but at the same time, it's like, are you 100% sure?
Yes,
DNA test doesn't lie. The DNA test will not lie. We're going to find out.
And I wouldn't have done all of this if I didn't think he was 100% yours. I wouldn't have done this. I would have, folded a long time ago. I would have left a long time ago.
We got comfortable. We got comfortable with each other. It's easy to get comfortable in a relationship and make things work. But at the same time, it's like,
Man.
Okay.
you can still,
believe the comments. You can't believe the comments. You can't believe Jay. You can't believe. No, you have to believe me because I'm the mother of your child.
You've got 100,000 followers, and you've got the person you're living with. Who are you going to believe?
I mean, at the same time, it's like, it's just not a couple people telling me this more. It's thousands of people, not 1,000, not a couple thousand, thousands of people like telling me, this isn't your kid. You should get a DNA test. Whose my baby is that?
Why?
So after all this time, you think
it's a
that
whole
I would
bunch of
still lie
people
to you?
But at the same time, it's thousands of people and then one person. At the same time, it weighs on me. You know what I'm saying? It weighs on me. Some days are better than others, but at the same time, when it's constantly waking up to people talking and talking and talking, I was like, damn, is it really my kid?
But Judah, this is all going on just the way the kid looks? I mean, they don't know the kid. They don't know the child.
They don't, from a can of paint.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They see he's white and I'm light-skinned, and they think, oh, that possibly can't be his kid.
What do you say about that, Jessica?
He has my genes. He looks like me. He looks like just like me when I was a baby, but you
they
can
don't
see Judah in him.
Some of them can't see it. So, I mean,
Okay, Judah,
Where at?
I would be willing to bet you that of your 100,000 followers or more than 100,000 followers, every single one of them have seen my show. And every single one of them have watched shows where that child
it's not
didn't
just
look
the current
anything
stuff.
like the father, and it comes out that he's the father.
Exactly.
just the
Yeah.
And we're about to, that's exactly what's about to happen.
But at the same time, it's like, who am I to believe? It's why would these people be saying anything if you know if this kid was mine?
Maury,
like,
it's not his
he doesn't
baby,
look.
Maury.
They're
Maury,
saying he
it's not
doesn't
his
look
baby.
nothing like me.
So let's go back, Judah, because I'm very interested in how you changed your mind on this thing. In the beginning, you didn't believe that this was
I
your
was
child,
pissed.
and you were mad, right?
I was mad.
Right.
I was mad.
So I called it a come to Jesus moment or whatever. You did it an about face. Why?
I got to keep it real with you, Maury. Ever since I was 9 years old, my dad came into my life. You know what I'm saying? He was sending child support to my mom, and you know my mom didn't even have me. So he was there, supportive, and I wasn't even in his life. He didn't even know me. I haven't even had a conversation with him. So you know, I'm thinking like this kid. It's not fair for this kid to grow up and not have a father in his life. You know,
see.
like it's unfair, regardless if I'm his father or not. You know, this kid didn't ask to be here. So, you know, I really wanted to step up to the plate and, you know, block out everything what everybody was saying. And, you know, the kid
So
needs
then
a
why
father.
are you bringing us
The
on this
kid-
show?
But at the
The
same time, I
timing
need to
is
know.
not
I have
right.
every
The time
right.
frame.
Okay.
I have every right to know. You could have been with anybody. You were probably
But I
before I
wasn't.
met you. Like
But I
it was a
wasn't.
one night
2 months.
But I didn't know you
2
though.
months
I
and
didn't
didn't
know
talk
you.
to him.
All right.
I didn't know you. How can you sit up here and get me like I don't even know.
But you
I didn't
know
know who
me
you
now,
were.
don't you? You know me now. We've been
Okay,
together for
but at the
2
same
years.
time, but look at we're on the show. Like we could have been got a DNA test.
Judah, how much do you rely on your buddy Jay?
He's been there from the start. You know, he's always been supportive in anything I do. But I mean, it seems like he let
Timing is just suspicious, Maury. That's all it is. The time frame, Maury.
Well, tell me about the time frame, Jay. Were you there?
I was there, Maury, live in the flesh.
So you were in Colorado with him.
Yes, sir. We was
we were out there
All right.
doing our
together.
thing. You know,
So,
before this,
tell me about-
we were young rock stars, Maury. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We were just
Young
passing
and
through.
turned,
You know
young
what I'm
and
saying?
turned.
And this is the first time, honestly, I've had this happen to me in the past where girls, you know, would try to just frame
Young
it,
rock stars that
frame
don't
it.
know how to take care of their responsibilities.
Okay, but at the same time, this was the first time that a female was coming to me like, okay, this is your baby, and I'm keeping
Right.
it no matter what.
Jay, let me ask you. You say the timing doesn't add up. What do you mean by that?
Man, it was a one-night stand, and we didn't find out for the pregnancy 2 months later. So in that meantime, that
weeks.
time frame, it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks later,
You
she
sure it
called.
wasn't
She
2
called
months?
us.
It felt like 2 months.
Have you bonded with Jace? Consider yourself
You know,
a good father?
We've grown tremendously. You know, it's a father-son relationship. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I'm the father or not, I'm gonna still be there for him. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? That's my little boy. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure I'm here. I'm here for him regardless of what 100,000 people say. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to wake up and deal with all this stuff, but at the same time, regardless, that's my son. For real. It's like, regardless of the fact, like, if I'm not his father, you know, at the end of the day, it would be crazy, but that's not going to change who I am as a man. A man is going to take care of his responsibilities regardless. And I know that that's my boy. Like,
Would this be your only child?
I mean, that I know of.
Okay. Let's pray on that, okay? Here we go.
Yeah.
So then get right.
Okay, in the case of 1-year-old Jace, Judah, you are the father.
I told you. What did I tell you? You better apologize for thinking I'm a liar.
I'm sorry. No, TikTok needs to apologize to you.
I'm sorry, Jessica. I love you and I love Jace. I love both of y'all. Y'all my sisters regardless, no matter what.
Very good, Jay.
Love y'all too.
Thank you for stepping up on that. That's good. Judah, I know you were very emotional talking about this little boy. Guess what? He's yours.
I am the daddy.
You are
And I
the
will
dad.
always be the daddy, the one and only. There'll never be no one else that could take my spot. People that, you know, allow their females or mothers to go through this on their own, that's not right. You know, you get cool points for stepping up to the plate, and you know, we need more fathers out there to, you know, be there for the child. You know what I'm saying? It's not right.
And that's why
Thank you,
Are
Maury,
not-
for
not-
putting an
not
end to all
alright.
of this.
well, and that's why we do the show, for endings like this.
Thank you.
You are not the father.